What's in here? What's in there? Hold on. Oh. What in the world? Got another scary comp from Bizarre Bub. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you see anything crazy, because if I feel weird, I'm gonna shut this off. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not like,
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother and daughter hurry over to their apartment as quickly as possible after encountering someone strange.
Oh, they rushing. Hold on. What happened?
They record the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, this wasn't the only strange thing recorded.
So I'm sitting here looking at this Ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
At the same time of this incident, this was captured. Watch closely.
Nah, he tweaking.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
Nah, he tweaking, bro. He tweaking a little bit. Nah, he tweaking, bro. He might need some help. Oh, whoa.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way.
Oh.
Go.
Girl, you gonna have to call 2 officers. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen. No, we're not gonna have doors in the back swinging open and this man completely just losing it. Like, what's in here?
Now, during this recording, Mom had no idea that this happened. The door to apartment 23 had swung open on its own and stayed open for more than a few seconds before closing.
Absolutely
However,
not.
this isn't the reason why Jasmine, the mother, is freaked out by this. Just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. But in the video,
That's
you saw
insane.
the door just came open. Who opened the door?
Casper? Like,
Look at it. Like, pitch black.
I don't know.
Make it make sense. Like, how? How? I don't know. It don't make sense.
I mean, yes, obviously it gets to a point where, like, you can spot clear as day someone, having a wire, or, oh, it's maybe a draft. If this lady has lived across from here this entire time and has never seen it, I would likely want to believe the fact that she's just never seen this door open. So for it to actually be opening and that man standing, it's the perfect recipe for a disaster. I'm getting up out of there. That is weird.
If the door has remained locked for years, then just how exactly did it come open?
Oh my gosh.
She has no idea, but the further she looks into this, the more creeped out she becomes.
Nah.
Just look, watch this. The door comes open. There's nobody there.
Now, although this whole occurrence is pretty strange, it's what happens next that's by far the most unsettling.
He's still
This is where
here?
things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Hey, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look. So I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
What's in here? What's in there? Hold on.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
What in the world? All these kids' shoes. Whose shoes are these?
What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? She have put kids' shoes up in there. What the? So how did?
I don't like this.
So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like, nah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember that thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not finna get close to this. This is real snake skin.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm black. Best believe I'm getting out of there. Yes, I understand that doesn't directly have to do with the color of my skin, but it still stands. Let the door across from my place just miraculously without zero effort open. Yes, that's gonna glitch my whole frontal lobe cortex. So best believe I'm gonna get somebody to go upstairs and figure something out. And then you walk in there and see a pile of children's shoes. It's like, I don't know if this is a horror flick that she trying to put on Tubi to get some clicks, but this all still stands. This seems believable. I don't know what's going on at her place specifically, but I'm not trying to be around that. I don't know what ritual they got going on in there. I'm good.
You can see like,
No.
ooh. Oh
my gosh, man.
Eerily, a large pile of children's shoes is found inside, and it's the fact that there are so many of them that freaks out Jasmine.
Absolutely.
According to her, this may suggest something much more frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However, before calling the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this isn't what she thinks it is, but what she notices doesn't make this any less creepy. In fact, it makes it much more concerning.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in that pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it, those boots are my daughter's. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo.
Whoa, hey, no. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to get up out of there immediately. Yeah, this is deeper than I thought. Damn, this the first one. Brother, are you serious? At least she even had the bandwidth to recognize that, because I still would have been just creeped out to where I'm not even paying attention to something like that. Bro, come on.
This is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Bro, what?
Watching this clip, the question is begged, just how exactly did her daughter's shoes end up in this pile? Although Jasmine has no idea, she has a hunch.
I mean, obviously, considering the door to this place isn't even open, meaning like when it came to her going to open, it clearly was locked. It felt jammed almost. So, like, it's I have too many questions.
As to what this could all mean. After showing property management the video and learning that no one has occupied the room in years, Jasmine makes a shocking conclusion.
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. If that's gonna be the case, you're gonna have to either keep your eyes permanently peeled to that Ring camera and just watch and peep all possible detection of movement, or just leave, because I'm not gonna stay in there. You got doors flying open, tweakers in your hallway, and like, granted, she could be going through anything to where she ends up having to be here or to be stuck at this location. But also, if she's just finding this out, who do you even contact for stuff? I don't know. If I'm just seeing things move, it just opens up a permanent door to questions that you just don't even know. Like, who do you even go to when it comes to paranormal? Like, I don't know, bro.
It's putting shoes in the room. Like, it just none of this makes sense to me right now.
I'm just confused, man. I don't know. I don't like this.
As Jasmine states, someone in this building has access to this room and is placing the shoes they steal inside. Now,
but why is this door opening?
Even though property management has removed all the shoes and plans to change the door lock, they told Jasmine to be on the lookout. So she sets up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this.
Bro, this lady, I'm not gonna lie, props to this. She is going above and beyond. Because again, I'm black. She's doing way more work than I ever would when it came to this specifically. I'm just nervous. Like, I'm scary, bro. I can watch them with y'all, but she is really being a detective right now. All props to her. I'm not like you.
These are shoes right here. I put them here as bait, right? Oh, some real cheap shoes, just, little kid shoes, whatever. But
really
what I did was, I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too, but look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it. I hope nobody else see it, but...
According to Jasmine, whoever takes these kids' boots and enters the room must be the culprit, and probably the same person who stole her Ring camera.
Right.
But after 2 nights of recording this hallway, nothing happens. That is, until the 3rd night, when this is captured. Take a look.
Yeah, there's somebody. Come on out. We just like, we not gonna jump you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, bro. Like, is it the neighbor? Is he just like weird or something? Like what is going on? Cause don't nobody just creep out in the middle of the night like this. This is not normal at all. The jeans with open toe shoes. I tell you, this is like, what was that? I don't like that. Pardon me? Hello? Where is this at? Where this apartment complex at? Cause dead ass, everybody gotta go. What, like the whole boot?
Somehow, one of the boots moves on its own. It appears to bounce off the ground before landing perpendicular to the other boot. Even Jasmine's next door neighbor was freaked out by this, but it's what her neighbor recounts that makes this whole encounter even more terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens. Now, whether or not she actually heard a baby crying is hard to tell. There isn't any audio of a wailing baby in this footage, but even if she actually heard something, it wouldn't explain how the boot moved on its own. This is what spooks Jasmine the most, which is why she's thrown them away since then. Now, to this day, not much else is known about this story, and it doesn't help that no further clips have been posted since these.
Not at all.
But as always, until further info becomes available, this incident will continue to remain a mystery.
Again, props to her for going out of her way. Like, she went above and beyond to try and at least figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, I need more info. Because with all of these shoes like this, like, there's actually no shot. Like what is going on? That was crazy.
At around 10 p.m., two sisters return home to pick up something that one of them needs.
Hurry up.
Slow down.
According to Pink Nemesis, who sent me this video, her little sister needed to pack some clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to. But just moments before coming inside, they noticed something rather unusual on the sidewalk across from their house. Apparently, they had found a shopping cart filled with creepy-looking dolls. Curious, they check out the cart for a quick minute before immediately rushing to the house to get what they came for. But during this footage, which was caught on their doorbell camera, they record something completely unexpected. This is what they caught.
We just need to go and get your sleep. Shut up. Hurry up.
And they left the door. Here, I'm not even gonna hold you. This step number one. I don't even care if you're going in that house for 0.5 seconds. Close the door. And you already got spooked a half second before you still stepped in. It's just like the level of awareness that I know I'm carrying. I'm just weird like that though. That's me. Right? You know, that, like, if we're talking about me specifically, sure, I do understand. I don't want to be overly weird. But again, in the context of something like that, if I'm going in my house, immediately the door's closing. Again, personally, that door has to close, bro. Oh, who is
I don't
this?
go to your house and mess with your shit, so don't mess with mine.
Who is that? Who is that? Bro, somebody playing. Bro, what is going on?
As it seems, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this lady. For this reason, she walks in and yells at them for touching her stuff, some of which are pretty creepy. But there's something else in this footage that's just as unsettling, and it happens during the time she's inside. On the hallway floor, a black, shadow-like figure darts across.
Personally, I don't know what the hell that was. Hey, I'm going to unfortunately be the last source that you need to ask. I do not have the expertise to inform anyone in my audience, unfortunately, on what that was. So if anyone has the expertise, please inform us, because I'm not.
It's hard to make out what this is.
Ain't
since
nobody
it moves quickly,
know.
But whatever it might have been, it seems to have no distinct outline.
It's
It just seems to be
disgusting.
a black mass of something.
I don't do entity. Like, what did I do? I don't want that swimming in my house just on my floor like that. This is what I don't understand. Like, I understand people, like, we're humans, right? Some people just genuinely have the curiosity to go out and seek some of these things, or to at least figure out what it is when it comes to the unknown. If you have a Ring camera just doing the evidence and it's just showing you exactly what's going on and y'all just keep entertaining stuff, personally, like, not that this is that, just to even see it on camera is enough, right? I'm leaving. I don't care if I lived somewhere for a decade. If stuff just jump in like that, it's gonna mess me up. I might cry. I don't know how y'all handle high stress situations. I might just start bawling my eyes out just cause I don't know how to respond.
It appears not once, but twice on this property. On the second time it appears, it's seen running across the front yard. Now, Pink says that she has seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions at night. She initially thought it was just a black cat scurrying away.
No.
Given that she often leaves out food for stray cats, she was thinking this was just one of them. But seeing this footage, perhaps something else was captured.
Cats don't leave like that in no house. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, maybe it's a black cat. Clearly it's not. No.
Now, she has yet to share this footage elsewhere, but until then, she has no explanation for what was caught.
Y'all should
As
have.
with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Bro, they should have just closed that front door. That was my issue. From the first moment I saw the door just be open a little longer than it should have, I already knew someone was gonna jump. You just don't leave doors open like that. I don't.
Just what exactly was caught on camera?
Oh man, that was crazy too.
On May 17th of 2025, a couple from California was on their way to a concert at a Santa Cruz bar known as the Blue Lagoon. They had gone there late at night to see their favorite band perform. It was a fun, crazy night, according to Savvy Cat, who took this photo and posted it on her Instagram page. However, only 3 days later after posting this, Savvy clarifies that the concert wasn't the only highlight of that night. As she mentions, something rather unsettling had occurred while driving back home from the concert. The footage was recorded on her dash cam. Now, Savvy writes, My boyfriend and I were heading home from a concert in Santa Cruz on a very dark, curvy downhill drive. The drive in question that she's referring to is known as Highway 17, which is commonly known as Killer 17. This is a route in California where many accidents have occurred, but unlike most incidents, this one doesn't involve an accident, but rather something else. The following is their footage. Watch.
I don't know what that was. Oh, what? I just saw that at the last second too. Yeah, that was insane. Oh my gosh. See?
Savvy and her boyfriend were shaken up by the sudden appearance of this figure. Even at a distance, before passing it, they couldn't make out anything noticeable.
Exactly.
Nothing was seen from afar, yet somehow, someone or something appears just inches away from the passenger side.
Oh.
Now, considering what was captured, one would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
I don't like that. I don't like this either. Like, what do you mean? It's recorded. You can sync the footage up. It shouldn't take a rocket scientist. Why do I not see it behind? Like,
Road. Holy shit.
whoa.
Eerily, nothing is seen. Thinking that the figure would still be there, Sabby and her boyfriend were shocked to see that nothing was seen.
Crazy.
Clearly, the front dash cam recorded something standing in the road, but when looking at the rear dash cam, the silhouette isn't there. Now it's worth noting that the couple did see what they thought was a person standing on the road, but after looking at this footage, they're not so sure now as to what they'd seen. Considering that others who've driven here had had similar experiences on this road, Sabby can't help but think that a ghost was caught on camera. After all, this route has seen many accidents here, which has led many to believe that this mysterious figure is just one of many spirits who've passed away on this highway. But even more unsettling is the thought that another life could have been taken had Sabby swerved and crashed the vehicle from being jump scared by the figure.
You're okay. You're okay. Breathe, baby. Breathe.
This incident continues to baffle Sabby and her boyfriend. To this day, there has yet to be an explanation for what was caught on camera.
Yeah, I can't explain that. I don't know. Personally, I don't know.
On June 13 of 2025, a woman named Meg finally uploads a video that she's kept private for 6 years. She's been holding off on showing this footage to others for good reason. Something about it disturbs her.
Now at first glance, the video itself doesn't appear to have anything unusual. It's a very short clip that Meg took of her brother, who was passed out on the couch on the night before his wedding. Seeing him like this, she immediately takes out her phone to record him. After all, she's just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding. But unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something truly unforgettable for the wrong reason. After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking you why you did.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. The second it started, I saw that. Okay, yeah. I saw that. I don't know what that is. Bro. I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
If
oh,
Katerina were
wow.
standing here instead of me.
This is not there, bro. Like this. I don't play games. I don't.
Now what makes this pretty creepy is the fact that no one else was home except for Meg's sister-in-law and her cousin, but they both have stated that this wasn't them. They were passed out just like Meg's brother from all the drinks. Now surely, Meg would have had her suspicions if it wasn't for the close-up image of this figure. Nothing about it says it was one of them, but something about it indicates it was anything but a person. A head and a torso can be made out, but no legs can be seen. It just seemingly floats above ground before somehow disappearing quickly. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, someone who saw this video posted a pic of what this figure might have looked like. This rendition is definitely the stuff of nightmares. But further adding to the creepiness of this clip is the fact that the figure seems to be doing something with its arms. It's the way that it moves that makes this pretty unnerving. Whether ghost or intruder, Meg can't help but feel that this was something paranormal. But what do you think? Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured?
I don't know, probably.
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Now the following video was posted by a mother who's understandably quite disturbed by what she caught on her baby monitor. At around 1 p.m., Kristen placed her daughter inside her playpen while playing her favorite YouTube video. This is something Kristen often does whenever she needs to do some chores around the house. In this case, she was doing laundry downstairs. But while being away, something happens in her bedroom that she can't explain. While rewatching this footage, she notices that her daughter immediately turns to look at the door before later blowing kisses as if she was seeing someone. Keep in mind, Kristen was still downstairs during this time. This is what she caught.
That's a huge crib. Pardon? Nah. Not in front of the baby, bro.
Kristen's daughter appears to see someone,
Like
despite no one else
what?
being home. If Kristen was downstairs, then who or what was her daughter seeing? But most importantly, just how exactly did a bottle stem fall inside her playpen? At first, she doesn't notice it, but then she picks it up and chews on it before seconds later, a baby bottle hits the outside of her playpen.
Yeah, that's something
Now
else.
feeling immensely unsettled, Kristen makes another video giving more context on the situation.
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in when the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly in front of that on the other side is the toy bin where the bottle had landed. It landed about here. There's nothing around that the bottles could have come from, especially because like they landed straight down. So really no explanation. There's the monitor that caught it.
Seeing
JG's.
this footage raises the question, just how exactly did both objects that were placed far away get launched toward the playpen? Now it's been a while since this footage was posted, and Kristen has yet to figure this out. But according to her grandmother, this may have been Kristen's mom who passed away a few years ago. According to her, this might have been her letting Kristen know that her daughter was hungry. However, she's not too sure about this theory.
Right.
To this day, this occurrence continues to baffle her. Just who or what had her daughter seen during this footage?
We haven't seen Bizarre Bub in a while, so this was actually a decent one, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, if you do like scary compilation videos or just anything this channel has to offer, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It helps the channel out so much. More than you realize, actually. And until my next video, I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.